Hi guys, this is Troy from Australian Guitar Channel, as always, with a lesson for To the Moon and Back by Savage Garden. Now I've done the guitar solo, the nylon string guitar solo for this probably 18 months, 2 years ago, and put it on my channel. Now I'm going to do the chords and the electric guitar parts for the song. Pretty easy, not too hard. And I'm also going to put a link at the end with Rex Goh, who played all these tasty little electric guitar parts on the song. All right, so take a look at that. All right, so we're going to start off with the 6th fret on the B and E strings, and we slide up from the 6th to the 8th. Okay, so the frets we're on here for the intro are 6th, 8th, 6th, and 4th. And when we slide down after the first one up, when we slide back down, we kind of hit it on the 8th and slide back down to the 6th. All right? Now let me just check my strumming pattern there. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. You're going to kind of have to come up with your own one there. Really listen to the rhythm and come up with your own, because I don't really do the same thing every time. And that's really the guitar intro that kind of repeats a couple of times. All right, now into the verse chords. All right, so we're going to start off with just, let's assume you're playing this acoustically. First chord is a C minor. She's taking her time, making up the reason. Down to B flat. And then we go G minor to A flat. Alright, that's our verse chords. She's taking her time, making up the reason to justify all the hurt inside. 2, 3, 4 to B flat. One's got a theory about the good on one. Okay, it just stays on that same chord progression. Okay, so if you're doing this, say at a solo acoustic gig, you might just kind of play the chords. You kind of strum down. I kind of do down, down, and then I pick the E and the B strings. Do that with every chord, it will work nicely. And then it ends, it holds that A flat chord before it goes into the chorus. And she'll say to him. And it has that little guitar picking in the background. C, 5th fret on the G, 4th fret on the B, 6th fret on the E. And then we go into the chorus. Okay, now the chorus is just these chords here. C minor to A flat, B flat, and G minor, all right? Now you can, if you're doing this acoustically, playing this in a band, you can kind of let the chords, you play dirty chords, you wouldn't necessarily have this clean sound. Go back to that dirty sound I had a moment ago. Fly you to the moon and back, you'll be G minor. Baby, take it for a whirlwind. A flat, B flat, G minor. Now during that chorus is when a little bit of funky solo single note guitar kind of comes in. Okay, so underneath those chords, you've got a second little guitar part, which is really adds a nice element to the song. Another little guitar part that contrasts the kind of distorted guitar. Okay, now that's a real funky kind of picking sort of sound. Maybe I should do a video on this kind of playing. Incidentally, Rex Goh played guitar on this track. I've got an interview with Rex Goh on my channel. Maybe I should post it at the end. Okay, at the end of the chorus, it just goes into that guitar intro again, which I played before. All right, just does that once, and then it goes straight into another verse. Okay, there's a couple of licks in the second verse that I'm hearing. I'll just play those individually. Played, I think, by Rex Goh. I'm hearing this one, 11th fret on the B string. There we go, got there eventually. And I'm also hearing this one here just to hammer on from the 8th to the 11th. All right, you'll hear that if you listen to the song. I'm also hearing this little lick here. All right, so I'm on the 13th fret, full tone bend, pull off to the 11th, 13th on the B string. I'm hearing this little lick in that second verse too. Now it's not a full tone bend, it's a half tone bend on the 10th fret on the E string. Pull off to the 8th and then end off on the 11th fret on the B. Okay, now just before the guitar solo, it has some ringing out chords. All right, you've got verse and chorus. That's all you need to know. Some of those licks, and then this little just playing, strumming of the single note bar chords of the C minor to the B flat, down to the G minor, and then up to the A flat. All right, then we have the guitar solo, which I've done on my channel as well. I'll post a link at the end of this one. There's another little lick there just before it goes into the very last chorus after the guitar solo. Just a slide from the, what do we got there? 17th, 18th to the 20th. All right, you hear Rex Goh doing that one. Okay, now there's a little outro guitar solo at the end there, which I'll just play some of these licks. First little lick I'm hearing is 8 to the 5. All right, pull off on the G string, 8 to the 5. And then hammer on from the 8th to the 10th with a little bend on the 8th. Then I'm hearing this one here. So hearing my pickups there. Let's see if I can get rid of that sound. Turning to the 11th on the B string. Back onto the 13th fret. Down to the E string on the 11th fret. Then at the last little lick, we've got 13, 11, back to 13. And then the last little bit is bend on the 13th. Whole tone bend, pull off to the 11th. 13th fret on the B string. And one of the last little licks is this one here, 10th fret. So 10th fret on the E string, pull off to the 8th fret, and then 11th to the 8th. All right, these are all little C pentatonic minor licks. All right, all of these licks he's playing. All right, and that is really all you need to know for the song. Verse, chorus, intro, little guitar part, and some of those guitar licks. All right, hope that helps. See ya. All right, I hope you enjoyed that lesson, guys. Check out some of my other videos or some of the links for those two videos I told you about, the Rex Goh one and the To the Moon and Back guitar solo. If you want to support me, check out my Patreon page. It's just really a bit of a kind of a GoFundMe style operation to support some of these videos, but you don't have to. Just share and subscribe, it'd be good. All right, I'll see you in the next video.